Miss GoElectric here. When I have history to share related to electrification, I do it in episodes of this series called the Power Chronicles. Lately, EV startup Fisker has been getting a lot of attention as its stock is down more than 99% and rumors are swirling. As it happens, I spent years working in Henrik Fisker's wake alongside Fisker veterans at Karma Automotive. Today, I'd like to share some of the backstory. Chances are good that you've appreciated the work of automotive designer Henrik Fisker. In 2007, after his work with BMW and Aston Martin, Tesla contracted Henrik to design the first Model S. His design was not accepted by Tesla and the relationship soured. After that, Henrik drew up a more beautiful EV design and used it to attract investment. He started his own car company the same year and launched that vehicle roughly the same time as the Tesla Model S. That did not please Elon Musk, and the two are still not on good terms. The 2011 Fisker Karma was a $100,000 series plug-in hybrid contract manufactured in Finland by Valmet. Under the hood, there was a General Motors Ecotec 4-cylinder engine and a small lithium iron phosphate battery pack by A123. This was a hodgepodge reminiscent of forays into automotive production by John DeLorean or Malcolm Bricklin. The vehicle was stunning, but did not offer competitive efficiency, performance, value, or utility. Just over 2,000 units were sold before a series of misfires spooked investors and the company went bankrupt. The US government lost hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars it had lent to the automaker. In 2014, the original Fisker assets were purchased by a Chinese conglomerate called Wangcheng Group for pennies on the dollar. Operating under the name Karma Automotive, they still manufacture in California at low volume. By 2018, Henrik had begun courting investors for a second effort to launch a car company called Fisker Inc. The company started with an all-electric SUV called the Ocean, hoping for it to be built on the Volkswagen MEB platform. When that didn't work out, Fisker went to Magna Steyr in Austria, which had been producing the I-Pace for Jaguar in the same factory. In 2020, Fisker started collecting reservations and began selling shares of the company on the New York Stock Exchange. Though the company had few employees, didn't own a factory, dealerships, or service centers, and had not yet delivered a vehicle, Fisker's valuation peaked at $8 billion. There was talk of a partnership with Foxconn to manufacture a compact vehicle called the Pear at various locations in the Midwest. Those talks had fizzled by 2023 when the first deliveries of the Fisker Ocean took place. Early adopters loved the look, and reports of build quality were encouraging, but buggy software was at the root of many operational complaints. The direct sales model with very few locations and limited service capacity hindered demand. By early 2024, some franchise dealerships began entering into agreements to sell the Fisker Ocean, but this development didn't do much to bolster confidence among investors who had been exiting the stock. Negative press ramped up as YouTube tech reviewer Marques Brownlee collected millions of views on his video titled, "This is the worst car I've ever reviewed." In the video, he primarily emphasized unaddressed software-driven functionality issues. Weeks later, news leaked that Fisker had been preparing for bankruptcy. Henrik made the rounds with financial outlets suggesting that he had been in talks with a major automaker to partner up in ways which could improve Fisker's financial outlook. Rumors suggest that Nissan may be interested in sharing a platform or other resources, but nothing has been confirmed as of this recording. Shares of Fisker are currently selling for 17 cents, reflecting a market cap of $95 million. The stock has lost more than 99% of its peak value at $28.50. As of early 2024, Fisker Inc. has manufactured over 10,000 Ocean SUVs and more than 4,700 vehicles have been delivered. Now that you've heard some of the history, what do you think the future holds for Fisker? Thanks for joining me on this episode of the Power Chronicles. If you found this video interesting or valuable, please subscribe to my channel and share it with others. Until next time, drive, fly, ride. Go electric.